Hey guys, last week I talked to you about ministering to your husband, how we can get so sidetracked and so busy with our kids, and we forget that our husband needs us as well.
I could either go back and watch that one. Sounds like a
You
good
haven't
one.
watched it yet, have you? I told him he didn't need
I
to.
saw it in my subscriptions, but I didn't tap on it.
And so this week I told you guys that I wanted to talk to you about how we as wives and moms set the mood for the whole family. And I think Tim is more so the one that has pointed this out to me. Because good or bad, whatever my mood is usually the mood of the family, right? And I'm gonna let Tim take it away on this
Oh,
one
am
because I
I?
think
Well,
he understands it a little
all
bit
my
better.
point was
Or
when you're not in a bad mood, and we talk about it later, is that like you kind of set the temperature for the rest of the family. So if you're just being
cranky.
yeah, and then that rubs off into the kids, and they start being cranky, and you're being short with me, and so then I respond to that. And so I think it's more so with you, though, than if I'm, like, in a bad mood, I feel like you handle that better than I do, I guess. Or the kids are just like, that's weird, and they just, like, they don't get as...
Kind of write it
they don't,
off.
yeah, they don't react as much to me if I'm in a bad mood. But when you're in a bad mood, everyone's, like... It sets everyone else
Everybody
off a lot
reacts
easier.
to
So I
it.
don't know if that says something about you or about us or both.
I
But
know. I was like, well, that kind of makes me sound good if I cannot be affected by your mood, but I know I am affected by your mood.
yeah, and I think to an
But
extent, like we always are and should be because we're a family and we live together and work together. But it just seems something different than when mom's in a bad mood. It quickly sets everyone else in a bad mood, more so than if I am or one of the kids there.
so I liked the point that you said that you like bring it up to me when I'm not in that bad mood anymore
I
when we
learned that
talk
one the
about
hard
it.
way many times. That's after almost 10 years of marriage right there.
And then is there usually a difference the next day or
With you?
yeah, like do I switch it around or does it take a while? Do you
But pep
know?
talks don't do much if that's what you're asking.
Talking about it doesn't do much.
I think, like you said,
Do you
like
notice
now
like what affects my day and my moods and everything? I think the number one thing that I notice is sleep.
sleep.
Hunger.
And hunger, which I don't think is. I think sleep is legitimate. I don't think hunger is a legitimate reason to be cranky. I think it's very much a first world problem.
That's all those hangry.
Yeah,
Hangry.
it's just an excuse. It's not like there's no reason to. You can be hungry and still treat people nicely. Sleep, I get that one a little bit more. Um,
But this morning you didn't appreciate that I was cranky because I was tired though.
no, but I mean that makes sense though, and especially when you're pregnant, your
Which
body's
is like
working overload for
6 years
two
now.
other people. That's different, but
So whenever our family starts getting fussy, do you notice it usually in me first or do you notice issues in other people and then realize that it's me?
well, like the kids can be fussy, but that doesn't mean that we get fussy. Like we just like go sit in timeout, and that's that. So they can put us in a bad mood, but you're the bigger thermometer. I don't know one of those.
So are they
analogies.
having their crankier days when mom is cranky?
Yes.
Usually? Okay.
Mhm. So, like a little, I guess one way you can think about it is if you don't like what you're getting from your kids or your husband or your wife, you look at what you're giving to them, because often they're mirroring or reflecting you. Now, that's not always the case, but a lot of times in our situation, notice like when our kids are cranky, it's because you're cranky or I'm cranky or something. So, yeah, if you don't like what you're getting, look at what you're giving first. And then once you look at that and just that first, then then you can better address what you're getting.
Good. Well, thank you.
Okay.
I like it when we can like talk like this and not be frustrated.
Well, it's better because you're not cranky
When
right
I'm
now.
not cranky.
We don't shoot many videos when we're cranky, so
No, we don't. It's a good thing.
it doesn't happen that often. That was a,
Not
that was
getting
a, that was
cranky.
a bad
Do you have a
week.
twitch in your
Yes.
eye? I think that means we need to go to sleep. Or I need to go to sleep actually
Yeah.
right now
You
and not be
do.
cranky
I'm
tomorrow.
eating the kids' snacks. They're
Fruit
good.
snacks. All
The
natural.
kids' snacks are pretty good.
Tim described them as like dried jelly.
Yeah, like you're gonna scrape the glob of jelly off the counter and eat it after you've been sitting there for a week or two. That's what you get.
That's gross.
Well, that's what it tastes like.
All right, guys. Well, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. And if you missed yesterday's video, I talked about how we are doing the gender reveal at Vlogger Fair this week. So we're going to find out soon. Aldi. I wish. That'd be awesome. Yeah, so I will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.